Stay tuned to 93.5 FM. Breadman, Rasclem, Groovin Radio, the talk of the city. Jimmy Riley said that. Hear me, hear me, hear me.
Another iconic artist out of Jamaica, Mr. Jimmy Riley. Good morning, Jimmy. How are you this morning, sir?
Good morning, Governor. I'm fine.
It is so great to have you on Mic Check. And Breadman, let me tell you something, Anthony. I have never seen this man in public, and he wasn't as pleasant human being. And the same way him sound on the songs, pleasant and great, is the same way he is in person. Jimmy, it was great seeing you at Rebel Salute last week, but welcome to Mic Check. How is life with you this morning, sir?
I'm very good. I live in the hills in the country, Stony, and I'm overlooking the city. It's so pretty. It was raining, drizzling, and it's so pretty. I wish you could get that instead of some of the cold that's weathering around.
Yeah, man, send some of that warm sunshine to us here in New York.
I'm not going on, but I wish you could have enjoyed it.
Well, you know, Jimmy, you're going to have to take us through the journey of the man, Jimmy Riley, and his music, and get to know the person, Jimmy Riley. Jimmy, tell the folks who's listening to you right now, and, you know, you're going to tell me too, and Breadman and the entire team, why music? Why did you do music? Is there anything else that you could have done? Why music?
You don't really that know. When I started, I was born in Jonestown, in the Jonestown school. And then I went to Kingston Senior School in King Street. When I went to that school, that's the school that all the singers came through. I even had all the singers before my time, the older ones went to that school. While I was there, I was in a class alongside Slim Smith and another fellow called Franklin White, and they had a group called the Techniques. Every day they tell me about the Techniques, and I should listen. I said, I didn't pay them no mind. Because my mother used to work at the shirt factory in Bayfarm Road, one of those American shirt factories that make shirts.
Right.
And my father was a watchman, work at night time. I am the eldest of about 5 children. So when I leave school 3 o'clock, I go cook my father dinner, so I can go work and sleep at daytime. I work at night, and my mother couldn't do it because she was at work. One day I went there and turned the radio on, and I heard a song called Little Did You Know, Little Did You See, I'm a baby. Turn her back on me. And I said, wow, that's the same group in my class. So I went back to school until I heard the song on the radio, and I wanted to be a part of the group. Then Chase married him. I don't know and say, I'm poor and married.
For sure.
Yeah, that's why I've never seen a 5-man group on the morning. To share for 5 people. Anyway, Slim Smith was my best friend. His name was Keith Smith, actually.
Right.
They called him Slim Smith because he could sing like that.
Right.
And the group, I used to walk along with the group to get into the shows at night. I would pretend that I was Slim Smith because it's all about on the same way. You know what I mean? And then that's me. But when I'm being on the real Slim Smith come, and there's a Slim Smith gone in already. Because the crowd said, no, man, that's Slim Smith deal. They want to let you in.
Right.
I'm a real deal. Anyway, that's how I used to get to the shows. And then in Power, it was fun to us, you know? And then the group had a falling out, the breakup. Because I don't know if you know Winston Riley.
Yeah, man.
His name is Riley, but we're not
at family.
We're not the slave master. You know that guy.
Right. Definitely.
Message.
Yeah, man.
So, they broke up, and then I really was glad that they broke up because I wanted to be in the group. I didn't set up the breakup, but I was glad. So we formed a group now called Unique, which was Slim Smith, myself, and Lloyd Chalmers. The reason Unique is because we wanted people to know Slim Smith is the same member from the Technique. And we started, the first song we sang was a song called Let Me Go Girl. Girl, you hold me, trying to control me.
Yes.
Let me go, girl, make me go to it. It went straight to #1.
Wow.
And then one night I was half asleep in my bed and I heard that song watch this song. I don't get those words and I like it.
Mm-hmm.
So I get up in the morning and I write back over watch this song, but I still use that punchline.
Mm-hmm.
I think it was a white group called Buffalo Springfield or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
I found that out later on. But anyway, we sang that. And that was the first song Family Man played until I played with Bob Marley and the Wailers. I stand by it.
Wow, yeah, man.
Watch this also. There's something happening here which isn't exactly clear.
Mm-hmm.
There's a man over there telling me I've got to beware. I want you to stop, children.
Yep.
Watch that song.
Mm-hmm.
That's number one.
Mm-hmm.
It almost kind of like we was on a number one journey.
Certainly you were.
Yeah, because after that, it just keep on coming.
Definitely.
My conversation,
Yes.
keep so money, never let me go. All of them is credited Slim Smith since he passed. Bunny Lee was the producer.
Mm-hmm.
And he did bother with the unit thing. He just put them out as Slim Smith.
Yes, definitely. Now, in the background, in the background is a song called "Back on My Feet Again." Take a listen. Now, just take us back to "Back on My Feet Again," and why "Back on My Feet"? What happened while you did this song?
Well, I was in Jamaica for a while. I was living in Miami.
Mm-hmm.
And while I was there, I wasn't doing any recording too much. And then I decided, no, not because I'm here. I'm going to still record.
Mm-hmm.
And then I hooked up with Willie Linda from Every Beat Records.
Yep.
And then we did an album called Love for Real.
Mm-hmm.
And we had a couple of good things out there. You know what I mean, playing?
Yes.
So, because I went back into the music thing, I like that song.
Yes.
I heard it on the radio and I just decided to do a reggae version of it.
Great song. Now we're going to transition into this one, Love and Devotion. Mr. Jimmy Riley. And you know, Anthony and Breadman, I hope you guys are paying attention, you know. They went from the techniques to the uniques. And
No, I'm trying to reach the techniques and they're running.
and you hear the you hear the conversation, you hear the trick where Jimmy play.
Yeah.
Huh? You hear the trick where him play. All right, now in the background it's Love and Devotion, Jimmy Riley. Tell us about this song.
Well, that song, I write it for the uniques while I was with Slim Smith and Charman. But I didn't like the way it sounded as a group. Like that. The way they was doing it.
Mm-hmm.
So I still had it in the back of my head to do. Mm-hmm. When I decided to launch out my career as Jimmy Riley, that was the first song that came to me. Mm-hmm. And it's kind of strange because I asked the Tamlins, two members of the Tamlin group, to sing the background vocals on it for me.
Mm-hmm.
And we recorded one at Channel 1 with Sly and Robbie. Mm-hmm. And Ozzy Ebert played piano. You know, Short Ozzy before he passed.
Yes.
He passed a couple years ago. Mm-hmm. Ozzy Ebert. Mm-hmm. He played the piano on the song. Mm-hmm. So I did it for JoJo Channel 1. I did 5 songs that day on session. Mm-hmm. We started like 10 o'clock in the morning. I did Love and Devotion, Give Me Love, My Woman's Love, Everybody Needs Somebody, and I'm Gonna Make You Love Me. 5 songs that day. And out of the 5 songs, 4 of them came big hits. They're number 1 songs.
Mm-hmm. Wow.
Yeah, the first one was Love and Devotion.
Yes, sir. Now,
I don't know about most men, but I think a lot of them should go through the Love and Devotion experience. Because, you know, sometimes the promises that the world makes you, but sometimes it's your first love or your second experience in life. So they fade or they don't last. But everybody can relate to Love and Devotion. So when I sang that, she promised me this great Love and Devotion. There's a girl actually knew in the ear, the community. Mm-hmm. And her name was Diana. She got a scholarship and went to England to do nursing. Mm-hmm. And she got married up there and didn't tell me. And she was communicating to me all the while, like when she come back home, she's going to marry me.
Mm-hmm.
And then one day I saw her sister and said, I haven't heard from the sister. And she said, don't you know she's married? And I said, no, you're crazy.
So hold on, Jimmy, because Anthony, this is story, you know. Jimmy girl leave Jamaica and come up America and Bossa married and never tell Jimmy. So when
Normally it's the reverse, you know.
no, but you know, Jimmy, that is why you're on, you know, and we're talking about these things because I was saying to my son when we were looking up some of your songs, I said, boy, Jimmy certainly have a lot of love songs. This man seems to have something with love, you know. Yeah. So here is it this morning. We're hearing what happened. So continue the conversation, sir. Love and devotion. Go on.
Should probably listen.
So apology was my bad. I didn't let her know. So I call her. I keep calling her and we talking like I don't know what's going on. Lo and behold, I sang a song for Bunny Lee called Eat Where You Sleep last night. And this what the story was about. This man who had his girlfriend that lived with her. And he didn't go home that night. He slept out. So the next morning he come in, nice, smiling and everything. I went to his girlfriend and said, what happened to the breakfast? And the girl looked for him and said, go eat where you sleep last night.
Wow. Anthony, before we get to the next song, which is My Conversation, you have any question for Jimmy?
Yeah, I guess I just thought about the whole thing with you and your son, Taurus Riley, and you know how that whole thing. You had that album where you did the song, you know, that combination song. I mean, how was it working out with your son on that title track?
Which one I've done more than one combination?
Well, for the pull-up selector.
Hold on, let me find the song for him, Jimmy.
Pull-up selector.
Hold on, Jimmy, hold on.
Hey, I love the vibes, I know the rhythm I drive. But me not coming at the dance or strive.
Music is all we got. Now we must defend it.
Dance
And you know, Jimmy, before you answer that, let me tell you that this combination is one of the best father and son combination ever out of Jamaica, bar none. Go ahead, sir.
Yeah, give thanks, man.
Yeah, man.
We have another combination, man. New album Contradiction. It's the second track called Love Scene.
Now,
anyway,
yes, go ahead.
What are we talking about?
We're talking about how was it working with your son Taurus on this one?
Oh, before that, I was in Miami one time, living in Miami, me and Taurus, because that's where Taurus actually born in Miami. And the reason why I went up there and left the music business, because his mother said she couldn't manage him and she had to work. She's done nice as well. So I had to go up there with him. While I was there, I ran into Willie Linda with the Eddie Beat Studio, and through the musical connection from Jamaica, I started going there. I used to tell Willie Linda to record Taurus, and he said, no, he's recording his son Cashy Linda. And he said, boy, my son can't do things to record him. And he said, no. So one day we was doing an album together, me and Willie Linda. I thought in the album it's called Love for Real. If you look at the internet, you'll see it as well. So I tell him I'm not doing it if I'm not doing a song with Taurus. And he said, okay, I mean Taurus in a combination back when Taurus was about 9 years old.
Wow.
And it sounded nice. I love it. So that's how I introduced Taurus into the music business.
Wow.
You know, so when he came the day with Pull-Up Selection, I was in the studio with Sly and Robin. And Sugar Minot, I like the rhythm. It's a Sugar Minot rhythm called, what's it called again? It's a robot. I don't know if you know that. Sugar. Tune in to the number one sound.
Yes. You know
that's the same rhythm. Pull-Up Selection. So I like the song. And Taurus came in the studio at the time, and I said, I want a version of this rhythm. So I said, Taurus, we're going to make a combination. Taurus said, everything you say, go ahead. Lead it off. You know what I mean?
Conversation, cause it gives me sweet inspiration.
And so you see, Anthony, how this thing is coming together, you know.
Coming full circle.
I mean, you talk about, Jimmy, hold on one second. You talk about the fact that Willie Lindo, and if folks listening understand who Willie Lindo is, here's another great songwriter out of Jamaica that folks don't even recognize and understand how much Mr. Willie Lindo has contributed to the music itself. So it is indeed such a great thing. And I think somebody wants to say something, but Anthony, as we listen in the background and hear My Conversation, we're gonna ask Jimmy to tell us about this song, My Conversation, because I mean the melody on this song and the beat on this song.
That melody, that we call it now the piano.
Yes.
You hear that
Yeah,
I guess it's like a one
I
thing that
everything about this song, man.
Tell us
I'm
about
gonna tell you everything about this song.
Go ahead, Jimmy.
One evening I came from school. I was going to St. Andrew Bumper Rock. I mean, get that scholarship, right?
Yeah, man.
I'm going to take Sam Slim Smith down in Granny Yard downtown, there in Downbeat shop, record shop.
Mm-hmm.
And he had a guitar and he was playing the two chords. FCD minor.
Mm-hmm.
I said, boy, them two chords sound good.
Mm-hmm.
Really sound good. He said, yes, I'm find them two chords today, them wicked, them work good together, both chords.
Mm-hmm.
So I said to him, all you need is listening, man.
Mm-hmm.
I said, all you need for that is a conversation, you need an argument for the rhythm. So I said, all I need is a good conversation to put with the rhythm.
Mm-hmm.
And then I had to rhyme with that. I said, because it gives me sweet inspiration. So I said, I have to tell you, I never felt this way before. But you know, it's all about you have to love your brothers and love your sisters. That was the chorus.
Yes. But ladies and gentlemen,
that's how it went, I said.
yes.
And just keep flowing and rhyming like that. They credited to Slim Smith because he was the one who did it. Me and him alone sing it, did not even famous. Chalmers wasn't there today. Me and Slim Smith alone sing My Conversation, original My Conversation.
You know, Jimmy, and this is like the second or the third time you mentioned that. And I want to know why. Why is it Slim Smith was the one who was credited for all these songs while it was you and Slim Smith along the way? Why?
Because Slim Smith was actually the lead singer. They picked him out as the lead singer. Remember, Unix coming from Techniques, and Slim was the leader of the Techniques.
Mm-hmm.
So when he came over to Unix, they just had him as the lead singer normally. I sang later on a lot of songs too, but Slim was a prominent one. Matter of fact, he was the recognized leader for the group.
Mm-hmm.
He had a sound like Curtis Mason because he did two cover of impression songs, Gypsy Woman and Never Let Me Go in reggae for Bonnie. And they went straight to the top as well. He had that sound, you know, so I worked with it because I like it as well.
Mm-hmm.
But when he passed, when he died, I guess some of the people them never want to pay a royalties because them say the singer they like and sky is that. So them just attribute everything to Slim Smith.
Wow. Well, we're going to transition into one more song before we go up to the top of the hour. This one is called Sweetie for Sweetie.
Hey,
yes.
you know that super cat took a piece of it as a sweet for my sweet darling. He said, darling, I can't love it. He used to love it in the dance hall.
Yeah, man. You know, there is a group, Breadman, Jamaican group. I was going to ask Jimmy about it.
The Sensations, Jimmy.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yes.
Oh, I didn't
That was
know.
my group as well. I forgot to mention them. What time was when I couldn't get into the Techniques because they said they don't want a 5-man group.
Oh, and they're on there.
Yeah, that brought me away. So it's time for my own group.
Yes. So you formed the Sensations.
Yeah, and because I knew Colonel Campbell, he lived in my area in Waterhouse.
Mm-hmm.
So I used to pass that way. I used to work at Downbeat.
Right.
Downbeat print labels and all them things for the records.
Mm-hmm.
And I leave the same time in the morning to go to St. Andrew Technical High School, so we take the bus together from Waterhouse every day.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So we decided to form the group.
Mm-hmm.
So I bring in another guy from my school, which was Harold Davis and then Jackie Paris.
Mm-hmm.
So all of us went to St. Andrew Technical High School.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So we found the Sensation, and the Techniques now took us the Sensation to Drew Creed.
Mm-hmm.
I said, this is their mentor group, and they want us to record, and they listen to us, and they like how we sound, and they start recording Sensations as well.
Wow. You know, it's funny, you know,
So
Breadman.
you didn't give up. You just kept on treading in. Yeah, you see?
Yes,
All the time. I never give up.
But you know, Jimmy, this is what I'm going to tell these fellas now, because here's Anthony in the background, and so
I
far...
want to form a group now, again. Me, you, and Breadman.
No, Anthony, here is the big thing. And listeners, here's the big thing. So far, since we have been doing mic check, we haven't gotten anyone from Arden High School, but we have gotten someone from my alma mater, St. Andrew Technical High School. Jimmy, when you went to Stats, because I went to Stats too, you know, that was my old stomping ground. S.W. Isaac Henry was there when I went there. Now,
The principal before. I went here before you.
yes, sir. So again, we say...
Mr. Holmes. Mr. Holmes, I don't know if you ever heard the name.
I heard the name Mr. Holmes, but when I went to Stats, it was Mr. Isaac Henry who was there, sir. So again, Anthony...
He's the one who took over for Mr. Holmes.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So Anthony, you say Stats produce great singers too. So don't ever think for a minute that, you know, it's you guys' school alone. Now, Jimmy, before we go to the top of the hour, I'm gonna play one more. It's called Ride On. Ride On.
Whoa, I've been this one.
Mr. Jimmy Riley. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him for mic check. It is called Ride On. Now, Jimmy, tell us a little about Ride On before we go up to the top of the hour. We're going to ask you to stay with us. Tell us about Ride On.
Yeah, Ride On, I did for a different producer. The album is called World Forever One. You can find it on the internet as well. I don't know who's selling all of my albums on the internet, but I never get a penny from none of them. I have lawyers now checking out all them, selling the things them have to put on my shirt. I don't mind them get that thing, you know, for sale general, but give me my own.
That's true.
Wow, you're kidding me.
That's big as every general on the internet. I don't know who's selling them, and I'm not collecting for them.
No, that's not
Anthony, that's something that we're probably going to have to look into because...
Definitely. The world needs to look into this.
Definitely. Now, tell us about the song Ride On, Jimmy.
Everybody said Jimmy Riley and Richmond. I have 12 of the bodies albums on the road, and I get a penny from none of them.
Wow.
I get in the publishing because I know how to write the song, and I register the song. So I remember PRS in London, and they're giving me my royalties.
Wow.
They're giving me the publishing royalties. But the mechanicals and the sales of the album, if the album sells 10 or 10,000, I don't know. I've never seen a state like I got no money.
Well, Jimmy, when we come back on the other side of the 11 o'clock hour, I'm going to talk about some of the collaboration that you have done. I know this next song that I'm going to close out this segment with, Selassie is the King. It's a combination with Fantan Moja. I think Bushman Sizzla is on this. So let's play this one, go up to the top of the hour. Stay where you are, and we're going to come right back, all right?
Bread man, make myself your life is not a dead man.